You need to find some mentors in life. Saya cakap, buat apa nak cari? Dalam icebox ada banyak. Welcome back. If you're new here, this is a series where I share my lessons from my trip with the boys. In the previous episode, I was on a bus with the boys, and then one of them cracked a joke, which led to a very uncomfortable question. Have I been a fraud all this time? And an even more uncomfortable realization. The feeling of arrival, or simply put, thinking you've arrived. That dangerous moment when progress starts to feel like a destination. I feel like all of us, okay, maybe not all of us, but a lot of us have felt this somewhere. Now, the example I used was about comedy and jokes, because that was what hit closest to home for me. But I'm sure you have a specific feel you can relate to. And I'm sure we both know you're not as funny as me. Whoa, hey! Who said that? Hello? Microphone, microphone, yes. Whether that's your career, your fitness progress, any craft, like something we've been doing for years, and then we start to feel like, yeah, I know my stuff. Not necessarily in an arrogant way, just enough to stop asking questions, just enough to stop being curious, just enough to stop learning. And that's where it gets dangerous. Which brings us to the lesson. Be a white belt in life. Because life is full of Haji Osman. Now I know this is like the 6th time I'm mentioning Haji Osman. Don't worry, that was the last time. But by Haji Osman, But by Haji Osman, I don't just mean uncles on a bus. I mean everyone like that in your life. People who have walked further than you. People who know things you don't. People who remind you that the mountain is bigger than you thought. And that's not meant to be discouraging, but exciting. It means that there's still more to discover. More to learn. The day I realized my jokes weren't so original as I thought was the day I learned something far more valuable than comedy. Of all places, on a bus with a bunch of uncles. So, no matter how much experience you gain, no matter how many accomplishments you collect, no matter how decorated the resume becomes, never lose that willingness to learn. Never lose that curiosity. Never become so accomplished that you think you're finished growing. Stay curious, stay humble, stay teachable. And wherever you are in life, be a white belt. Imagine if I use one of my original jokes in front of the uncles and I get completely shut down. I mean, I don't think they'll do that, but if it were to happen. And then she told me, you need to find some mentors in life. Saya cakap, buat apa nak cari? Dalam icebox ada banyak. Ha?
Bo,
Kali hijau?
apa je
Spearmint.
budak muda ni? Ini Zul Hamdan dah buat lah. Time 1965, Ogos 12, lepas solat maghrib.
Knock knock.
La ilaha illallah.